Hi, Tanya, and anybody else who might think this is interesting. So I was on a call today and sort of almost inadvertently stumbled upon the universality of a keystroke that allows for switching between open multiple files in a single application. In this case, multiple video files in QuickTime when QuickTime is full screen on an external monitor, and similarly preview when preview is also full screen and previewing multiple images in full screen mode on an external monitor. Um, what this what I want to demonstrate is a validation of the fluid nature of the ability to switch between a live drawing environment, which incidentally is produced by essentially a full screen mode version of an application which I'm using called Reflector, which shows a live drawing environment on an iPad in Procreate being displayed on that same external monitor as in this case, a third app that's open on the external monitor. Basically, live on a Zoom call, I'll just show you, more or less. So on the left is the operating system machine that's driving the call. I just happen to have an internet tab open that reminded me that the way to actually switch between tabs within an app is Control Tab here on the macOS. I'm switching now to a app called Manycam Studio, and you can see here that Manycam is aggregating as a background source the external monitor, which presently has what is featured on the iPad right here. So that's the live drawing environment, and so it's serving as a background. And then I've also got these insets, which are one of them is this overview of my hand doing the actual drawing itself, draw, and the other one is me behind all of this junk. Literally behind all this junk. I can't even see because I get too much junk. But the point is, what I want to show is I'm going to minimize these, because very often I'll have these, little insets up for a moment or two, but then I just sort of like get out of the way so that people can pin me if I'm not sharing screen. All I want to do is show you how the switch happens. So basically, on the left is what is going to be into a gallery tile on a Zoom or similar call. So if I actually just command tab, what should happen is this, what's up right now as the background, which is a live drawing environment. Here, I'll just demonstrate that, and you'll be able to. So because I'm displaying canvas, you can't see on the background all of this stuff, but I'll just make a new layer. I'm gonna select a color, and I'll just make a stroke here, which then you'll see. So you can see me make it. So this is my live drawing environment, and people can see me drawing, and they can see the drawing be revealed. That's going to show up in my animation on that event. Either way, if I switch apps, let's say I go to QuickTime. That's not a bad transition. Let's say I hit the space bar, and off we go. Let's say I wanted to 2x speed that. I'm 2xing. Let's say I wanted to 5x. So now we're really cooking with gas. So it's, there's a real time machine. Let's say I'm done with that and I want to switch to a different video itself. Let's say I want to start that. So that's, let's say I want to switch. So now I'm using Control Tab. So now I've got another video that's open. Let's say I want to 2x this. Right now I've got headphones plugged in, so you can't hear the sound. But if I had, put into the call something sorry, if in Zoom I'd indicated I want to share my sound, then the sound would be sharing. Let's say that I want to switch to showing some still images. I just switch to this open app. And again, if I could control tab, I can switch between open files within that app. You know, it may not seem like a big deal, but being able to then come back to a live drawing environment, which is in, you know, here, to me is a very, very big deal, because what that means is that we could have all of these types of content. We could have video content, multiple instances of that content prepared, and you know, those videos could be prepared in conjunction with a person's presentation. We can control the speed at which, you know, those things, we need to speed them up, slow them down, and we can also switch to you know, these still images. So I'm just, you know, like, so basically I'm control tabbing in preview to show stills. Now I'm command tabbing to switch between apps. This is the live drawing environment. Interestingly enough, let's just do a demo here. If I turn project canvas off, now of course the live mirroring of what's on the iPad. You're familiar with this, but like now this is the background, everything that's going on there, and it's just as easily to switch from this app to this app to this app, and then switch between files within that app. So that's kind of what I would like to demonstrate. You know, create a series of content, and then demonstrate that potential to be able to be that responsive. And I mean, if you can get it into a Zoom call, you can get it to an HDMI cord. So that means, you know, the flexibility of whatever's going on this screen can be the video feed that's being shared, displayed, etc. I find that to be really exciting.